Hey everybody, this is going to be my tutorial on how I complete edge pairing on a 4x4. After I did my challenge with DDR Master Dude, I got a few messages from a few different people wondering how I do it because it seemed that I was not doing a whole lot of work and my edges were done all of a sudden. That is called 6-cycle edge pairing. You don't see me pairing up edges and getting them out of the way and realigning my center a lot of the time because that's the beginner's method, and this is probably the most advanced method that you can have. Even if you know the beginner's method and you're quite slow, you will still understand this because the only thing that you need to understand in order to do this is that you need to slice and how to get them out of the way. So we'll get into it. I will complete my centers and get right back to you. I would also like to note that I only watched one tutorial on this in the past, and I haven't been able to find it since, so I don't know if this is actually the original way to do it. I'm pretty sure some of you guys out there are already doing the 6-cycle edge pairing, and maybe if you see me doing something wrong and I could be doing it better, then just leave a comment and let me know, but I'm pretty sure that I got this down. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is scan around the cube and try to find a pair that's already matched up. A lot of the time you're going to find this, and I don't see one. So what I am looking for then is two pieces that can be matched up very fast. And there's two things you want to look for while you're doing this. As soon as you're done your centers, you want to look for a pair that's matched up and two pieces that can be matched up very fast. Now, because a pair that's already matched kind of sticks out and stands out, and you can see it just by glimpsing out of your peripheral vision, you want to spend your time looking for a pair that can be already matched up. And in doing that, if you happen to see a pair that's matched up, then stop looking for a pair to match up and concentrate on that pair. And we'll get to that point soon. And when I was looking for my pieces, I saw that this orange and white was here and its counterpart is down there, which can be matched up very quickly just by doing an R move. So now you can see that this is matched up there. So what I want to do is I want to have a matched pair somewhere with all the centers still complete with no slice, which means that this is not what I want because there's a slice in the center. So I want to get this out and slice this back. Now this is the configuration that I want. I want a pair here with all the centers done, and I want to slice it over. You can slice it to the right, you can slice it to the left. It doesn't really matter where you slice it. It's your preference. I happen to always put the piece on the right and slice the top to the left, and then I look at the piece that came in above this piece, the orange and yellow, because when I slice this back to finish this and realign my centers, I'm kicking this one over here, and I would like its counterpart to already be there, so it'll match two up with one slice move. And I happened to already glance while I was doing these pieces that the orange and yellow is back here. So I want that to be opposite of this. So when I slice my white and orange over, it also brings those in. But in bringing this piece in, I brought in the white and red. So keeping my thumb on it so I can maintain my perspective and not lose my place, I'll scan the cube, and here it is here. So I want this one to be opposite of that. And I see that there's already a matched up pair there, but that's okay. We just kicked that out. So now, when we slice this back to align everything, it aligns our centers and completes three edges. So now we can go either way. We can either pick the green or the green and the orange edge, or the red and the blue edge. I'm going to pick the red and the blue edge, and I'm going to slice it this way. So I want the red and the blue counterpart to be down here. And in putting it there, I will bring out this matched pair, which is what we want. Keeping my thumb on it, I am looking around the cube for it, and I see it's right here. So I put it opposite, just like this. Now in bringing this in, I also brought in the white and green. So scanning the cube, I see it's right here. I want that to be down here. So now when I align this one, it'll also align that one. And I'm bringing this one in. I brought in the blue and orange. So there it is here. Put it opposite, kicking out our matched pair, which is perfect. So now when we align these three we're going to have to slice back again. So in slicing back, we're going to be slicing with the orange and green, just like this. So we want the orange and green counterpart to be down there already. And it's just, I'm pretty sure you see where I'm going with this. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Where is it? Here it is. So we want this to be down here in the slice zone. So when we slice and realign our centers, it does that. And in bringing in the orange and green, we brought in the green and red. And there's limited places it can be now, and here it is here. So we want that to be opposite. So when we align that, it'll align those. And in bringing in the green and red, we brought in the red and yellow. And here it is here. So we want to put it opposite. Now we can realign just like this. So let's take a look at what we have left. We have just these two pairs left, as you can see. And this is pretty ideal. So I'm going to teach you an algorithm right now. In fact, I'm just going to do the algorithm and then I'll put the notation for it in the description so you will be able to read it, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I just do it really fast. I forgot the algorithm. It's all muscle memory now. And every time that I try to explain an algorithm that's muscle memory and I do it slow, I lose my place and I have to start my video all over again. And this is the 4th time that I've made this because of that. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to teach you, in case you don't know what the flipping algorithm is and how to use it. I'm going to teach you that right now in this very, very basic tutorial of it. So what happens is you want this piece to be here, right? So these will be aligned, and you want this yellow and green to be up here. So these two will be aligned because these are the only two left. So what you want to do is this has to go here. So you're going to bring the spot that this needs to go to underneath that piece, like this. Now, if you were to flip this whole edge over, then that means that the blue and white would now be down here. So when you realign your centers, it would bring that blue and white in. And in flipping this, it will leave the green and yellow up here. So when you bring this back, it'll bring this green and yellow with it, and it'll fix them both. So I'll do the flipping algorithm. It's very simple, very fast, as you can see, and I flipped this over, and it didn't really do too much to the rest of the cube, to be honest. I think it just kind of rotated one of these, and that's it. And maybe it switched one in the top. I'm not sure. But anyway, so now we realign, and that is 6 cycle edge pairing. So I'm going to really quickly just tell you how to look ahead with this. So I'll scramble it up again and do the centers again. All right, so we've got our centers. And again, the first thing is I'm looking around the cube for a pair that can be matched up. And I don't see that there is a already matched up pair. So I'm looking for 2, which I see are right here. So let's match them up and bring them over. So how to look ahead. When you slice your first slice over, you're looking for this piece, which just happens to be right here. And this isn't okay. I'm glad this kind of happened, because this is odd. You might think, well, how do I do this? Because I can't slice it underneath. So we're looking for the piece that's above that slice, which is the green and orange, which is here. We'll use that flipping algorithm I showed you. Right, go into the notation, figure it out, and flip this over. There we are. So I guess that's not really teaching you how to look ahead. We'll do it on the slice back. That was a good case to show you, though. So now we're looking for the orange and yellow, and it's back here. So there it is. So now I know that when I slice this over, I will be slicing this orange and white back. So before I even slice this, I'm already looking for the orange and white piece, which I glanced, it's back here. So as I slice this right here, I don't have to stop moving. And before I even insert this, I'm looking what's coming with the orange and white. It's the blue and white. So as I'm doing this, I'm glancing these pieces. I keep my thumb on it. I'm looking around. I see it's back here. I see that bringing this in is also going to bring in the blue and yellow, which I can see is here already. So I don't have to stop moving. Bringing in there. So now on the last one, you can stop looking ahead. Now we look for the blue and orange, which is here. And I'm bringing that in is going to bring in the yellow and green, which is back here. I saw that beforehand. And don't get too discouraged if you have trouble looking ahead. It takes a lot of practice. So I see that it's just very easy to insert this. So when I bring that in, I'm bringing in the orange, or sorry, the red and white. So I'm already looking for that, which is down here. I just glimpsed that at the bottom, which is very, very simple to put in. Now I can align these, and because I know that I'm going to have to, I don't have to slice back actually. So here we run into the case again, where these need to be swapped. So you slice underneath the piece where it needs to go, flip it, and slice back, and you're done your pairing. It's very, very simple. It doesn't always work out perfectly, but that is the way that I do my edge pairing, and it works great for me. All right, hopefully that made enough sense that you guys can figure it out now. It does take quite a lot of practice, especially the look ahead, as you can see. But that's how I do it, and so far that is the most efficient way that I can see to do edge pairing for the reduction method, at least. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next video.